If you've ever created any content online, whether it's videos or articles or social media posts, and felt discouraged by the number of views, likes, comments, and shares that you got, this video is for you. In the beginning, there's a lot of excitement. You're looking forward to create the next piece of content. You're looking forward to hitting that publish button. But when you get to the reality check of low view count, despite your effort and passion, you might get discouraged. So let's speak about the common obsession with instant success and what the reality really is. Most content won't go viral overnight, and that is a fact. And when you think that your content will make you successful from one day to another, that is when you set yourself up for failure. However, with the right mindset, you will keep producing content despite not getting immediate and overnight results. But what if success in content creation isn't about getting those overnight results, but it's about keeping going? What if it's about building a body of work that allows someone to get to know you if they choose to do so? When someone decides to get to know you, they'll be able to find a body of work, just like you go on Netflix and you search for a type of content that you like. You're able to go from one show to the next, even getting recommendations. Again, the idea is that if someone wants to know more about you, about what you do, about your values, your identity, and the things that you believe in, you have a body of work. And that each video that you release, each video that you create and that you publish will add to this whole asset library that you have. So if that's the case, and that is the way you will start measuring your success, you need to shift your focus from the individual video performance or an individual blog article or individual content piece to the cumulative value of your online personal content library. And when you're creating this library, there are two ways that you can go. You can either go wide or you can go deep. So if I'm creating content about freelancing, if I choose to go wide, I can speak about freelance writing, freelance web design, freelance marketing, freelance anything basically, because I'm going wide. On the other hand, a better way is, in my opinion, going deep. So I can speak about freelance writing and the challenges that come with that. Freelance writing and the self-improvement lessons that you gain over time. Anything that makes sense within the area of freelance writing and going deep down that rabbit hole are things that I'm creating content about. When I decide to build my Netflix library of content, over time, this will allow two things to happen. For me, as the content creator, it allows me to really understand my topic. It allows me to develop thoughts based on the ideas of others and the ideas that I come up with myself. And it allows me to become better at what I do, which is freelance writing in this case. At the same time, it also, secondly, allows my audience to get to know more about the topics I'm learning about. I'm sharing my lessons, and these lessons will help people to get to know more about me and also help them move forward on their own personal and professional journey. But what about the long-term vision? What happens? The great thing is that when you're not focusing on the individual views of each video, especially at the beginning, over time, again, you're building this library. And at one point, views, the shares, the likes will start coming by themselves. It's not the end goal, so it's not the metric that you choose to measure yourself with, but instead it's something that comes as a byproduct of keeping on creating content. Even more, as you learn what's resonating with your audience, you're able to create content that is more helpful over time. Your audience will become more specific, your audience will resonate more with your content, and they will watch more of this content. So the views and everything that comes with that will come as a byproduct of it. And personally for me, this view, looking at content creation as a, first of all, long-term plan. So it's not something that will happen overnight, or not something that will blow up overnight. But the only way to get it to blow up is to keep going, even when the initial results aren't there. The same with any type of content creation, whether it's YouTube, articles, on a blog, social media, and all that. And if you're disappointed or if you're not there yet in terms of your expectations versus the reality of content creation, I invite you to consider this mindset. So you're creating content to build your personal brand and to allow people to have a library, just like Netflix has, of ways for people to find and work with your content. Do not fixate on the short-term metrics, but rather see it as a long-term plan. Now, with that said, one final thing I'll mention is that looking at your analytics is always important. Seeing what's working and what's not will help you get better. If you're just creating content for the sake of creating it, that also can lead to focusing on the wrong things. So the key is not just to work hard and keep creating content. The key is to create content in the area that makes sense for your audience. If you're seeing that a video is getting 10 views and another is getting 100 views, so it's getting 10 times the views, that's a lot of additional views. Focusing on the content of the video that got 100 views is the way to move forward. Looking at your analytics is the only way to understand what's working and what's not. Even if the views are minimal compared to channels that get hundreds and thousands and millions of views, it's still data that you can use to move yourself forward. So again, it's not just about working hard and keeping on creating content. It's also about working smart and understanding what is working and what is not, even at the initial start of your content creation. And I think that's a very important point. You can work hard in the wrong thing, and that will also lead you nowhere. So staying adaptable and open to changing course if it makes sense is also crucial. And finally, remember that everyone started from step 0. And if you're at that stage right now, keeping an open mind, celebrating each and every step of the way, and always looking forward to what comes next is the way to move forward. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, hit the like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you in the next video.